Hello there. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing good. I'm recuperating from wedding craziness and other stuff going on in my life, but I did this little setup. These are some flowers left over. I still have about 3 flower arrangements over here on my table, and I just thought I would kind of set this up. Isn't this pretty? So these are some of the pink roses for my son's wedding. His beautiful bride. So I use those kind of for a setup. One of the white roses left over. Oh, they smell so good. So I'm gonna move that over to the side. This is the cutest thing. So these were their wedding favors. And as you can see, it says, "Thank you for being a key part of our lives." And this is actually a bottle opener, which is really cute. They had some in gold and some in silver. And I think some in rose gold too, but I got the gold one. I also got a silver one, but I kept this one with us. So I'm gonna keep this as a keepsake. And then we had on the tables, before dessert, we served out some sparkling cider. And so everybody was able to use those to open. It was super cute. So let me adjust this just a second. So it's a little bit better for me. So I'm gonna be honest, last week I primarily used this little guy and I didn't fill out anything in this one. But the reason being is I'm gonna do photos. So let me show you in here. So I had set up my week. And as you can see, it's very filled out with to-dos and lists and things to check off. I did like the pink theme for that. And then my notes, like my daily, I just had a lot of lists for wedding stuff, things to pick up, things I needed to do. So yeah, this week is a lot slower, but I did have to start lists for yesterday and today, things that I had to do. So, but yeah, these list pages, like my to-do lists, are really very functional for me, and I'm really enjoying that. I love this planner. I hope she comes out with the exact same thing for next year. I love the cover. I love the paper. I love the layout. This is really good for me, and I love it so much more than a Hobonichi Weeks. Like the layout for the weeklies, it just works so much better for me. I feel like it's so much more functional, and I can choose to use things or put stickers over them like I did for last week. I didn't do my scheduling, like my time blocking like I normally did. I just put a pretty sticker there because I knew I needed more of these lists as opposed to that. So I used that for the deco, and I just think it turned out really pretty. So for this week, I did put down one thing. So it has been busy because where did I put that envelope? There it is. So the bed saga, for those of you that have been around for a little bit. My husband and I were looking for a new mattress. We tried several, and we ended up, these are all stickers from Southern Belle Plans. I do have a discount code, it's Nessie 10, and you get my freebie, which is super cute. I'm trying to find a few things that I can use for this week. Anyways, we found one that we really liked, and we ordered it, but we ordered it in a queen size because we have a mattress, we had a bed frame, excuse me, that we liked. And we just thought, well, let's just keep what we like, right? Like, let's not, we already have this frame, it's fine. And it was fine. The only issue was that when I started moving everything around, I came to realize that, I'm just gonna put that there like it's over that, like that's all part of it. That's cute. This is sheet 129. And then maybe I'll put this one kind of over the top, like a little layering. Oh, that's cute. And then let's do a little coffee action up here. My bed frame was broken, and I hadn't even realized it, which is, I mean, there you go. Typical Vanessa. So anyways, I digress as usual. We ended up calling them to see like, hey, can we just upgrade it to the king size? And we decided not to do a big crazy bed frame. Our room is really small. We're trying to make it more minimal because we had a lot of big dressers and things like that. And the room's really small. So we got the king size, and then we, that's too much down there, huh? Maybe I'll put it here. Okay. We ended up doing that with just like a metal bed frame, and then the double, it's like a double extra long twin, or the box springs underneath. We ended up getting a bed gear frame. A lot of people have been texting me and asking me about that. So we got a bed gear frame, a bed gear mattress, excuse me. And what it is it is customizable. So my husband can have the firmness on his size that he wants. We got to choose what we wanted, and then I got to choose what I wanted on my side. Sorry, I'm digging around in my little case. I should just show you guys what I'm looking for. I thought I had a Tombow sitting over here. Oh, there's my avocado pin. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for this. Oh, I'm so happy. I thought I lost it. This is my favorite pen. This is my avocado pin from the Angel Shop. Isn't it cute? Avocados are my favorite thing. I made the best guacamole earlier this week too. We're gonna use this week. Okay. Work schedule, that's what we need to do. So anyways, as I was saying, we did that, and then it was like, okay, well, it's gonna be a couple, like 2 extra weeks, because they're back ordered, which was fine. We didn't mind because we really wanted it. We had tried like a lot of different mattresses. We laid on everything, tried everything, and that was the one that we both would just really liked. So we're like, yeah, we're willing to wait. But then it was going to be able to be delivered last week, which was when my son's wedding was. And I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And my husband was like, just tell them next week. Like, just let's not, like, we're already doing so much this week. Let's just wait for that. So this week on Monday, what I had to do was I had to clear out under the bed. And then I had already cleared out my dresser, but we needed to move the dresser out. And our neighbors ended up wanting it, so that's great. And then also our bed frame out. And we got all that done. That was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. We literally were thinking about it. We moved here in 2002, put that bed there, and we moved it one time, a different orientation in the room, but that bed has been in there since 2002, and it's 2023. We've had different mattresses, but the bed frame's been the same. So no wonder it was old. And I realized that the bottom part, there was a part of it had cracked, like the underneath part where the mattress is actually set. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to put brand new nice mattresses on this bed frame that's broken, and they're not going to last, right? And plus we really wanted to go up to the king size anyway, so I'm excited about that. I got these. I'm going to show you guys these. This is a new to me shop called The Creative Seller. This is on from Etsy. She gave me some freebies. I liked that she has everything available. I'm not affiliated with this. I just found it. I like that she has everything on clear matte paper, which is my thing. I love clear stickers. Let's see. This is my first time using one of these. Ooh, it's not wanting to peel up. Oh, sometimes that can be. Why does it do that? Does anybody know why? I've never printed stickers like this. Let's try a different one. Let's see if we can get a little edge of it up. Does anybody know why stickers do that? Is it like not cut through, or is it cut through too much? Like, does it stick to the backing paper? Because that's what I feel like. I feel like it wants to, like, I can peel it up, but it's going to peel up the backing paper too. Like without this sticky. Uh-oh. This is not good. There's one. Perfect. Okay. So I got them to put on these little spots. So I got to do, and then I'm going to put, look, these ones I thought were really cute. They're like little corners for doctor's appointments, which I thought was great because you could turn it either way and then put it like, here, let me see if I can pull this one up, like over the number, so it doesn't take up the whole day, and then it would just set like that. Isn't that cool? I don't actually have a doctor's appointment this week, so, but I got the doctor one, and I got, there's a dentist one. There's the dentist appointment and doctor appointment, so I can use those. I got the to do and to buy, Bible study, groceries. I got Starbucks ones because they were just too cute not to. I got work ones because I thought I could even use these over here. And I'm wondering if I'll just put this, I'll just put one like that because I just work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's cute. And then like I have next week. So if I have anything upcoming, I can put that there. And she has different fonts that you can choose. I just thought it would, I got that. I got next week and I got this week. I got groceries. And I think what I'm going to put is to buy. Let me find the to buy one because, so we're going to the king size, right? So I had to order new sheets, new bedding, which, you know, that was so difficult for me to have to shop for that. It was really, it was kind of hard, though, to choose what I wanted. I've had kind of a dark red burgundy tone in my room for a really long time with gold accents of like a Renaissance theme because I have all the pictures up. I can't remember the name of the artist of like the knights and the ladies. They're really famous. A lot of people have probably seen them. We have them as art in our bedroom. And then I had like dark red burgundy blackout shades. So anyways, I'm changing everything to go lighter to make the room brighter. So I did like a cream colored light blocking shades that I got at Target. Actually, I think I got all of the bedding at Target. I got a couple things off of Amazon. But like I got a bed set that's like a really pretty slate, like grayish blue color. It's really pretty. And then I'm offsetting that with like taupe colors. When it's all done and set up, I'll take a picture. But yeah, so yesterday I also had work. I had work today, and then I needed to film, which you know what? I have just been out of it. It's been so busy. And then I have Debbie's appointment at 11, and then I have 4:30. And then what else? I'm looking at my other calendar over here. Oh, my friend's having surgery. And then, oh, my nephew's coming over. Okay, so what else did I need to get for that? I need to get another set of sheets because I just got one. I would like to have several more, obviously. And then to do, I need to move the TV in our room and clear off the armoire. Okay, so that's basically it for right now for this that I can remember that I'm thinking I need to do. I need to pick up Julie. Okay, so there's this week, and I'm just going to keep it light and simple and just a little bit of deco. These are all from Southern Belle Plans. So let's move on over to this bad boy. And I'll show you, oh, this cover, you're probably like, where's this cover from? This cover is from, oh my gosh, what's the name of the shop? Did I keep the card in here? Hold on, let me look it up. I know it totally, and it just flew out of my head completely. So give me just a second. Starts with an E. Elysian. Yes, okay, hold on. Elysian paper. I will try to link that if I remember. She does custom leather. It is from Greece. It did take a long time to get here. I'm not going to lie about that, but I got to customize the color. This leather is called Lagoon, and it's really pretty. I did that yesterday or the day before when I was moving it around, but it's very well made. I got to pick what I wanted for my interior and exterior pockets. It's got that kind of artisan vibe. Little pocket here in the back It has just the slip pocket for that, and it fits my PaperTess really well. She asked me questions about how much room I wanted. Did I want it to be able to fit a clear cover, which I did. So I told her that. You can see too, this has been trained to lay flatter. This little cover thing is just a cover. It doesn't affect the binding. The binding is holding together perfectly, even though I have stuffed this bad boy full of so many things. It's going really well, and I still really love it, even though like I've added tip-ins and stickers and all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, we're doing good in here. But I still am behind. I need to fill in my August sticker a day, which I still have all my stuff right now that I want to put down there. So I just need to do that. And then this is this week. Here's last week. Look how pretty it turned out. It was just basic. It doesn't look that packed, but there was so many things I had to do. I just did those dailies. My cousin came on Friday. We had the wedding. And then Sunday I basically slept and relaxed because I was exhausted. So for this week, what I want to do, since it's starting in September on the Friday, is I had gotten this really pretty kit. Let me move this over to the side, from Paper Minty Studios. If you've seen her post, she'll do like a release, like a monthly kind of a release thing. And I gotta put those to the side because I want to put those in my journaling. There's just, I think I did an unboxing. I can't even remember. Like, I don't even remember what I've done, what I haven't done, where I'm going. I don't know. I'm a mess. So I've got all these stickers to use, and I want to kind of do like a September setup. So I'm going to use this for the September setup too. I've got all these 4 sheets of vellum, which will fit. I just have to trim them down, right? So it's perfect. I think these are A5 size. I could be wrong. I think they're pretty close to A5. So, and with September coming into this week, it actually is going to be a lot cooler. I already have my dates up there. So I'm thinking what I want to do is use some of these. Oh, I have washi tape too. So we're going to use these. I have 2 or 3 regular washi tapes, and then one that is pet tape. I am so bad with pet tape. Like, I know people cut it all out, make it look pretty, and I just have a tendency just to lay it down as it is, because trying to cut it all out, the arthritis in my hands just does not go for it. It's like, no, that is going to hurt you. Don't do it. So that kind of ripped on its own, but that's fine. Lay that down. That'll be pretty. If I can get it down straight, that's really cute. And then let's maybe do one of these boxes with the, let's do like, this is kind of like an apothecary thing. Look, it's that like kind of transparent matte. Oh, I just love it. And I'm gonna put this like right here. Oh, that's so pretty. And then we have these like apothecary jars. We've got some florals. Let's do a little bit of layering with one of these. And then maybe one of these florals. So it's interesting to me because when I looked at the sheets, I thought they were normal paper, but it's really like washi. It's like washi paper. Do I want that like that? Now I'm changing my mind. Let me see what else I have. These are cute. These girls are super cute. I am not a person, and I know a lot of people are, so please don't take this personally. I'm not a person that wants every sticker that I have to look like me at all. Like, I like it when there's different races, different skin colors, different everything, like to show. All of my friends are just a variety of every possible ethnicity that there could be. And that's just my preference is for everything that I have to reflect that difference, you know, just everything to be reflective of my life. And I sometimes, you know, like if I'm picking something specific to be You know, I watch people layer and I always think like, how pretty is that? And then when I try to do it, I just feel really stupid. I feel like I'm not good at it. And then every time I try to do layering, it just doesn't look right. So we're just gonna play with this, and I'm gonna try to make a little collage-y thing over here. And I'm not gonna beat myself up about it not looking perfect, because it's not gonna look perfect, but that's okay. Anyways, I was thinking about, I love that these sheets all, like from Paper Minty Studios, there's red hair, dark burgundy hair, there's African American, there's short hair. I also like that too. A lot of times they always have these girls that have super long, luxurious hair. And I have really short A-line hair that's like thin. So, you know, I just really like that it's all mixed up. I love that. I love that from her shop. I've always wanted to order from her and I've never been able to do it. It's always like a, okay, it's going to be released, can you get something kind of a deal. And I've just always not been able to. Either I couldn't buy it at the time because I couldn't afford it, or they were sold out. So I think she was kind of on like a hiatus for a while, so that at first when she started selling again, everybody was really excited. So they just sold out really quickly. And so this time I really liked the style of it, and I wanted to get the whole, there's like a kind of like a buy all kind of a bundle deal. And so I did that with this one because I really wanted to use it going into fall and for my September setup too. So that's really, really pretty. And then maybe we can just put, I want to put something right here. Maybe just like one of these flower things. That'd be pretty, huh? Let's put like maybe this one. Oh my gosh, this paper is so cool. Wow. I really love it. Okay, and I'm gonna stop there. So I need to get back in, and my goal for this week is to do the weather tracking. Did I keep my weather tracking stickers in here, or did I move them? I might have moved them to one of my other. I got these really cool weather tracking stickers. So I'm gonna find those. I'm not gonna look for them right now because otherwise this video is gonna be a million years old. They're just black, they're transparent, and they're just like a sun or clouds or rain. So I'm gonna do that. I showed them in another video. So that is this week's setup. It's Tuesday, I'm a day behind, but that's fine. I really think that's cute. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? I think it's so pretty. And then, I don't know, should I put my work in there? I think I'm gonna use this for journaling. And the same thing with this, I'm gonna fill in some of these other pages with pictures, I think, from the wedding. I think I might do that. I think that would be really pretty. And maybe with this one, I'll just write a couple journaling things. I started doing that for the week before, and I want to put a picture here because we were at a convention that day. I'm going to put a couple photos there, but I really like this. There they are. Those are the transparent ones that I was talking about. So I think they'll look really cool. So, okay, let's do the dailies for my journaling. And then I need to find, this is July. Where's the August one? I thought I put it in there. There it is. Here's August. And then one of the Pride and Prejudice ones. And then, yeah, this is how far we got. So like you can literally see I didn't fill anything out. So this is going to all be photos and then like a recollection of some memories that I'm just going to write in from those days. Because like my family came to stay with us. My cousin that I'm really close to, she's more like a sister than a cousin. And just some of the things that we did to the week ahead. So I'm going to use that. But I want to use these big bad boys for the days for this week. These are from No White Space stickers. And they're ginormous. I think they're so cute. I wish they were clear. They're not clear. That's okay. I've been wanting to use them on these pages. That's why I got it, because I think it just looks really cool. And then we'll just put down some deco. Or maybe a little washi. And then this week I want to get back into my regular daily journaling. It's really been helpful for me to do that. We were so busy. August was just I mean, if you've ever been part of a wedding or planning a wedding, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And just the coordination between two families and trying to bring everything to like what is all needed at the reception place, trying to get it all there, trying to set it all up, trying to pack it all back up when we're done. You know, it's just trying to make sure that everybody gets back. We had some friends who let us borrow some things that were extremely loving in that way they were like, hey, our daughter got married, we're gonna let you use all this stuff. And we were so appreciative of that. But then that, you know, I want to be really careful because they purchased all that stuff. They didn't rent it. And so just making sure I'm currently washing all of the tablecloths. They're white tablecloths that my friend let us borrow that she had purchased for her daughter's wedding back in May. And so, excuse me. So I don't know if this is going to be the kind of washi tape that has a backing on it, which if it is, I'm really bad at those too. I'm just honest about that stuff with you guys because I'm not clever and or cool. This is kind of like a pet tape too, isn't it? Like it's kind of like a, can you rip it? Oh, you can rip it. I don't like the edges on this kind of stuff to be super straight. Like I kind of want it to be a little more organic. Okay, let's see if I can peel the backing off. I'm so bad at these. It's gonna be like 4 hours later, Vanessa finally gets the backing off. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't as horrible as it could have been, guys. Trust me. How do I want to do this? Kind of like here. And then we'll just rip that down the side so you can get it kind of nice. Okay. That's pretty. And then let's put a little something cute over here. And would that be dumb over the top of it? What other, oh, let's do this girl. Oh, I love that. That's cute. Cute. I wish the little stars were kiss cut so I could pull them out because I would really like to use them. But they're not. That's okay. I think that's good for that day. Let's leave that day as it is. I don't want to go too crazy. I had that whole, where's that page of like torn washi strips too that we could use. And then where's that other girl that I had that I really liked? Let's put her there. Oh, I ripped her. Oh no. Oh no, I ripped you. I'm so sorry. Okay. What's the other thing people want to know is the dress saga. Okay. So I told you guys the seamstress at David's Bridal, I'm calling you out because horrible customer service. Don't buy your dresses at David's Bridal. I'm just saying horrible customer service, like the worst ever. The seamstress took a dress that went straight across, like an off the shoulder, straight across, really pretty edged lace top. And there was a little pucker around like the armpit area where it's sticking out. So she asked, is there any way to kind of tuck that in? Well, he's like, yeah, no problem. She took a dress that was straight across and she made it like this, like a U shape that came up over the top of her shoulders. And within 1 hour, it was all of a sudden too tight. She had it on, asked about that. Everything else was good. And they went to lunch. They came back. She put it on. She can barely zip it. She's like, oh my gosh, what just happened? The lady says to my beautiful new daughter, well, maybe you just ate too much. Got a little too fat. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. No, it fit her 1 hour ago. There's no way that this tiny little girl, I've posted some pictures on Instagram if you guys want to see. It's Nessie plans _ tiny little thing, absolutely adorable and gorgeous. No, don't insult people. This lady made a mistake and she was trying to get out of it. And I was not happy with it. So anyways, they're trying to fight with this lady who's being ridiculous and mean. And they call customer service at David's Bridal, and they're given the runaround, complete runaround. Oh, manager's not here. She's on a call. Oh, yeah, she's going to be in meetings all day. She'll call you back in a couple days. She emails them. Oh, yeah, we'll talk to corporate about it. But why don't you just give her the opportunity to fix it? And she's like, basically the gal said she couldn't fix it. Like, she cut it. She didn't do like, you know, seamstresses will do, I don't know what it's called. Is it called like a blind seam? Like, where it's basically not a permanent, like they don't cut out the fabric. They take it in, they tuck it, they do the whole thing, they make sure it fits, and then they trim everything, like with a serger. This, she just cut it all off. It was just gone. Yeah, there's no saving this dress. So my daughter-in-law had seen this really pretty dress that she really liked online, on actually a girl's Instagram page, and she followed her Etsy account. And the girl is a little seamstress, right? She had made this dress herself. It was like her dream dress. I think it was for a party, but it looked like a wedding gown, and it was like the dress of my daughter's dreams. And so she called her, and the girl's like, yeah, I'd love to make it. Can I get it to you in 3 weeks? Sure. Makes this dress, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful. Everybody was asking us about it. Everybody was so impressed with it and just in love with it. And she just glowed. She was so happy with it. And so yeah, that made me really, really happy. They're on their honeymoon right now. It's really cute because everybody that finds out about it, like, is volunteering the moms and the wives that they know that are like, hey, send my wife over there. She'll take care of it. Hey, send my mom over there. She'll take care of it. She'll get your money back. Because basically that dress is still at the seamstress. Like, it's unusable. So yeah, like, we want our money back. They paid a lot for it, and they paid a lot for the alterations that ruined it. And yeah, it was shocking to me. It was just really shocking to me. I worked in customer service for 18 years, and I've never experienced anything like that. Like, just never seen somebody, well, you're gonna blame her? Like, in 1 hour, all of a sudden this can't, no. Not okay. Not okay. Absolutely not. How dare you? That was my response, was, how dare you? How dare you talk to her like that? No, no, no. So yeah, so we're gonna fight for it and get them their money back. And then we'll see what happens from there. I need a little something. I want to put a little something right here. Would one of those look cute, or would that look weird? That's going to look weird. What can I put there? Maybe like a little branch. Is there a branch? If you want to see the dress, like I said, sorry, I get angry just talking about it. If you want to see the dress, go on my Instagram account. I posted it there. I'm okay with that. That's cute. Let's put some of this washi down here. And you can see their pictures. I might post a few more. I'm trying to kind of post stuff without their faces because it's a public account, and yeah, it's private. It's personal, right? It's a personal thing, their wedding. So I don't want to flash their faces all over the place, especially with them being gone on their honeymoon. They're having a great time. What do I want to put here? I like this, but I don't know what to do with it because I feel like it's like a thing. Like, what do you do with that? How do I put that like coming out of something? Because I really like that a lot. Should I do like what if I do like that and then put a little one of these and then, oops, oh my goodness. But yeah, everything went really well. That was the only major hiccup, I think, the whole time, was just dealing with those people and their craziness and their rudeness. I didn't like that at all. But everybody made it to the wedding and the reception, and at the reception it was nice. There was like a, oh, that's too much, let's not do that. Let's put that up here. There was a breeze. It was out on a lake. Let's do a stamp. I feel like this needs a little something to kind of break that up a little bit, huh? Maybe a little flower, one of these little dark ones. That's so pretty. And the food was delicious. Everybody was happy. Yeah, it was beautiful. Do we need more on this page? Do we need like a little something over here, or should I just leave it? Should I put one of these down here? I want to use all the things because they're all just really pretty, and I want to use them all. I am so obsessed with this kit. I have no idea if she has extras. I have no idea about any of it. This is, like I said, the first time I've ever shopped with her. So if you're interested, go to Paper Minty Studios. That's where you need to go to find out what is up with all of this stuff, because it's gorgeous and I'm in love with it all. Let's put this little journal. That'd be pretty. Should I put a little something underneath of that? Like a little... I'm just really putting on too much, aren't I? I totally am. I don't even care. Oh, how about this little field note sticker? Like right here. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so here we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to put one of these back here. I think this one. I have to cut it, and I'm not going to pull my paper trimmer out there, but that's going to go there to separate. And then I'm going to put the, because I think the September 1st is the Friday. Yeah, the Friday. So I'll put my September vellum that it matches the August one that I showed earlier. So I'll put that here, and that'll look really pretty over it, because it's just like this, but it has an S and says September. That'll be really pretty. So yay, I'm excited about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be doing a video setting up my beautiful personal journal from the Angel Shop, and also I'll be doing a social media one as well sometime this week. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great day. If I forgot to answer any questions about the wedding, let me know. I'm not going to put any pictures here on YouTube, but if you're interested, you can go to my Instagram. That'll be linked in the information below. And thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day. Bye.